Good morning and welcome to our continuation of the countdown to the Butterfield Bermuda Championships that is set to take place right here in Bermuda later this year at the Port Royal Golf Course. I'm joined here by Ardeen Vickers, who is the volunteer manager for the event. Ardeen, I know as we've previously talked, volunteers are vital for an event such as this because it's held over a 4-day or 5-day duration, and numbers are important, especially for your standpoint, to make sure that every area is covered for the event. So let's talk the numbers of the volunteers right now. Where are we situated, and what is the number we're looking forward to make sure that you can comfortably cover this event?
Yeah, so we are currently sitting at about 426 volunteers, which is great to see. But we do need about 600 of volunteers to be out there. 250 of those go into our Gallery Management Ambassador program, which is like the Marshall program out there, which covers, they're out on the golf course. So they are the main people that everybody sees out there. They're keeping the gallery quiet for when players hit, to catching the ball. So say the ball goes outside the rope line, or catch it if the player can't quite see it where it landed. They're right there. They're staking it if it's just in the rough. It's a chance. They're there. They're a vital asset for the players, because if the player can't find the ball, then they're going to have to take a stroke, and then it costs them the cut.
Yeah. Now, some people may look at that and say, you know what, I don't want that pressure of losing sight of the ball and I'm costing a player funds of sorts, and strokes of sorts. But there are other jobs within the volunteer field, aren't there?
Oh, 100%. So if you are a golfer, one of the really cool things, if you can't be a caddy, is our walking score program. That is right in the midst of the players. You are scoring the event, but you're with a group of 3 players. It's as up close and personal as you can get. And it's a really cool, you do have to be fit enough to walk 18 holes. But if you're a golfer, it's the best thing you can get out there and be right in the midst. It's kind of it's a little challenging. There is, you are required a classroom training and a Wednesday training on the Pro-Am, but I have these 65 walking scores, and I'm about at 50 of them, and everybody keeps returning. Everybody loves it. Everybody says it's the best thing. When they do it, they're kind of like, oh my God, I'm so hot and so tired. And then they're like, I want to do it again. Can I go again? Can I walk again? So they're right back here energetic the next day. To our practice area, which is the driving range. Those are there to help sort balls, get balls for the players to be out there. So you're right there early in the morning with the players. To access control, which is our main work with our security team right outside our hospitality areas. And then for our juniors, because we love all our kids and we love seeing juniors out here and encouraging junior golf, we have our standard bearer program, which are literally walking scoreboards out. So they're on Saturday and Sunday, out with the walking scores. So you're right in the midst. You're right in the mixture of everything that's going on. You're very vital for us, and we haven't had them back since 2019 due to COVID. So we're super excited to have them back. We need about 20 of them, and we're only about 5. So if you're a junior out there who wants to get involved, this is one of the best ways to get involved. And the really cool thing is you can help get your community service. So that's a win-win for everyone.
Definitely. Just share with us some of the stories you've heard of people who have volunteered and are coming back, and reasons why they come back.
So a lot of our volunteers come back because they make friends here. It's a great way to see everybody. But also, if you're new to the island, it's a great way to get mixed with the community, make new friends. I've get emails all the time with, thank you so much for letting me volunteer last year. I made so many new friends. I now have people I can go to coffee with or go to dinner with, because she just moved to the island. She's a new teacher for Summersfield. I've got our oldest volunteer who's 70. She comes every year with her birthday. So she celebrates her birthday with us every year. But she also comes because she wants to bring her grandson to the site, who is a junior golfer, and it's a great way to encourage him in golf, and he gets to see the big players and go, that's could be me one day. I want to be out there. So it's a complete community feel, and I love it. We have from ages 13 all the way up to 70. You name it, we've got them out here, and I love it because it's just so diverse, from public schools to private schools to the corporate companies getting involved with the charities to the younger charities, because we do a charity aspect. We donate $200 on behalf of a volunteer. It does a minimum of 3 shifts on behalf of that charity. So it's a great way for that, and schools get involved because they get the kids get the hours, we get the volunteers, and the school gets the money. So it's a win-win for everybody. I love the community feel out there. I love seeing everybody smiling faces, and it brings me so much more seeing everybody so happy.
Yeah. Well, we're only 6 days away. Actually, 5 days away. Five days away from the launch of the ticket sales, which go on sale on Monday, the 12th of September. So excitement is building, obviously, for those people who are knocking on the door and ready to get that first batch of tickets. But for a volunteer, you won't need to be in that line, will you?
No, you will not. If you volunteer, your credential is your golden ticket. So if you say you work the morning shift on the Saturday, you're more welcome to stay on site with your credential. All we ask is you change your shirt. Otherwise, you might get pulled into work. But yeah, it is your golden ticket. So say you work Thursday, Friday all day, you can come out and enjoy the event on Saturday and Sunday. It's a thank you for all your guys' hard work. Volunteers, as Earl said, it is the lifeline of this event. No event runs without volunteers. So we appreciate each and every single one of you.
Yeah, definitely. And then, of course, we want people to be able to get in touch with Javon Roberts if they want to be part of the Digicel Business Ocean Club Hospitality Tent. J. Roberts at ButterfieldBDAChampionships.com. Again, it's another opportunity to see the event from a different angle and again, meet friends and make friends.
100%. You never know who you're gonna bump into. You could meet your new boss. You could meet new friends. It doesn't matter who you can meet anybody out here on the golf course. And everybody says it doesn't rain on a golf course, right? So it's beautiful weather, and it's a great place to spend your last weekend before Halloween.
Sure. Now, you were talking about you needed some junior golfers, or you need juniors to do the to walk with the scoreboards. But a youth under 15 is admitted free. The Family Day is on Saturday. That's brought to you by Butterfield, but a chance to be in with the golfers. A chance to be up and close because you're keeping their score is another avenue for a parent that you might want to go out and watch the event, but also get your kid involved. So there's an opportunity there on the volunteer side just for that.
100%. And it's a really cool thing. I've got a lot of the 4 volunteers that we have back. We're actually standard bearers back in 2019. And they were, when we tried to bring it back last year, 2 of them signed up. And then when I had to pull it, they were so disappointed. They love it. It's a great avenue for kids to get involved right in the heart of the event. And you're right there. Everything's happening right in front of you. You are front and center. You will probably be on TV, depending on which group you get. If you got the leaders, you'll definitely be on TV. And it's a great avenue for parents to come hang out, come watch their kid walk around the golf course. But it's a great avenue for kids to get exercise out in the sunshine. They're getting the community service. Their school's getting the money. It's a win-win for everyone. Yeah.
Now, let me ask, because obviously we know it's been extremely hot here of late, and we're hoping we have this type of weather over the 4 days of the tournament itself. So if hypothetically I had 2 youngsters, would it be possible for those 2 to share the scoreboard walking? Only because after 9 holes I might be drained, and then I could take turns on holes, kind of thing. Is that up for offer?
We would have to work it out. It could definitely be a thing. I would definitely have to check with the PGA Tour on that one, just because with the consistent of play would be moving through. But the one thing is, what kids are allowed to take water bottles out on the course with them. They can have it in their clear bag because every volunteer gets a BF&M clear bag. The program is sponsored by BF&M, so huge thank you to them. So everybody does get a BF&M clear water bottle that we can take out on the course with them, no problem. And we do have refillable stations throughout the course. But definitely can look into doing a switch out. That might not be an issue, but it would definitely have to be a question that we got to ask.
Sure. I mean, again, only because You know, it is extremely hot, and and we have a lot of people who, I'll do it if you do it, you know what I mean? So this is, but I want to do it with you, kind of thing, as our kids are today. But for you, how is the excitement building just for you personally for this year's event?
This year's event, I'm even more excited. So we have our logo and our advertisement on the back of the buses this year. So I was just driving from town and I went past a bus with our logo and I was like, oh my God, it's really coming in. As a young Bermudian, I really love this event, the amount that it gives back to the community, the impact I can see, the excitement that everybody has. I'm being stopped in the grocery store, stopped at dinners. From volunteers just super excited to get involved. If anybody, I have had 2 volunteers sadly pull out and they're so upset that they've had to. Just everybody gets so excited about this event. It's just huge. And I just absolutely, I've worked every major sporting event Bermuda's had, and this is one of my favorites. It's very close and dear to my heart. My whole family gets involved. I just love everybody, and I do pull my friends in, but everybody gets involved here, and it's just fantastic.
Right. Now, you get the opportunity to watch the transformation of the golf course itself. You know, we struggled a couple of months ago with no rain, and now we've been fortunate enough to have quite a bit. And you've seen the golf course go from the dryness to what it is today. And I mean, just going across the golf course, the greens look tremendous. I mean, you know, the whole golf course really looks well right now. But tell us a little bit about your experience of seeing that transformation.
It's just the maintenance team has done a fantastic job with the golf course, keeping it well in shape, even throughout the drought, with our sprinkler system and everything. It's just, this golf course is unbelievable. It's every day I drive up from the offices up to the clubhouse, I'm just in awe from how beautiful the ocean is right next to hole 16, how green everything looks. It's just beautiful. I can't thank that maintenance team enough. They're out there working so hard to keep that course so beautiful. I can't wait to have everybody out here. All the structures getting put in place, and we really know that we're hitting home. So.
Yeah. So just back to the top now, talking about the volunteers. You're in need of probably another 180 volunteers. Just give a pitch for those people out there that may be considering it.
If anybody's out there that is considering volunteering, you're more than welcome to email me. It's avickers@butterfieldbdachampionship.com. I'm happy to answer any questions you have. But it is a fun, impactful event. As a volunteer, you do get fully outfitted. So you guys get a polo, kindly by Bermuda Sands this year, a pink hat. You also get a clear bag full with a water bottle, your credential, a few goodies from BF&M, and then also this year, due to the weather we had last year, we are throwing in a windproof, waterproof jacket this year. So we've never done that before. So it's a limited edition tournament jacket that is just for volunteers. So it's a great piece. If you are a charity that wants to get involved with us, please email me. And then if you guys are not aware, you minimum volunteer for a minimum of 3 shifts, you will donate $200 to that charity. So it's a great way to get involved with your community from a standpoint of charity, but also to get out here, enjoy some sunshine, and really get in the fun of golf.
Sure. Well, Ardeen, thank you very much. We look forward to talking to you again as we do get closer and closer and closer to this event. And I can tell the excitement is building in and around the Port Royal and Bermuda itself, because once we start hearing those names in a few weeks' time, I think people will jump on board to be a part, not just to be a spectator, but to be a part of this year's Butterfield Bermuda Championships.
100%. Can't wait to see you guys in October.
All righty. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too, Earl.
All righty. Bye.
Bye.